Okay.
All right, so we got that
So
going.
we're streaming some of my Dead at Night, and then some of my old 2007 demo
Yeah.
stuff from the Holloween comeback special.
Now, I can see if anybody wants to come in and everything if you want me to, but I don't.
Yeah, it's up to you.
I mean, I've got it on. I and actually I could uh, share something on there if people want to come in. But yeah, now are you going to show your camera?
My camera.
Yeah, like you are you going to show yourself on the video, or are you just going to leave that off?
Well, let me play on video,
Well, I mean,
or
are you, because like your cam's not showing you.
oh, you can't see me.
Nuh.
Oh, I can see me.
You can. Let me back
Yeah,
out.
I can see me.
Let me back out of the call and come back.
Let me get back in.
Yeah, it's not.
Maybe I'll just
Well, it's
turn the camera back on.
well, it's fine because like
Okay, now you see me.
no, it's fine. I mean, because we can. I mean, we got you talking with me talking, and we got the music, so everything's cool. So
Okay.
now,
Uh, yeah, if you want, I'll end the call real quick and
no,
see if you can
no.
see. I can see me, but
Well, your voice is kind of chopping up too, but don't.
oh my voice. Okay, I'll get out back in.
Yeah, get out, come back
Hmm.
in real quick, see what happens.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes that's all it takes to fix it.
Hmm. Yeah, we are getting set up. I'm gonna record this instead of streaming it, and then I'll upload it as a recording so that we can have it on there. So once you guys start seeing this, actually probably nobody's going to see this because I'll edit it out. So he didn't leave the server, did he? No. That was weird. Yeah. So here in a little bit, we should be able to freaking get things back up and going. So let me. Austin's still in the chat. I just have to get things lined up and good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and just put an image up to make it to where it's actually pretty good. So yeah, Austin's typing. Now Austin's typing. We'll find out. There he goes. Yeah, this whole thing with the phone is the phones are what's really tricky about all this stuff. So it's strange that way. So once he goes in, he'll start the call, and we will be able to. Yeah, that's one issue that I've always had when it comes to. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, we're back.
Okay, can you see me now?
Yeah, or no, I can't see it, but
Okay.
let's just. I mean, let's just do it like this. It's fine because I'm just using an avatar too. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
we can just hang out and
Okay.
everything.
That's when it gets recorded on video, I might show in the videos, but we'll see.
Yeah. Now, I am going to set it up to where you are going to have a video, audio visualizer on it too. So whenever you're playing your guitar or whatever instrument you are, it'll actually show up in the video. So just so you know, it's pretty cool. Okay.
Okay.
And let me get and I'll just put an image up for a background since we're doing music and hanging out and talking. At least that seems to me to be the best thing. Say something real quick for me.
Hello?
Alright, it's not.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just wanted to see if it was responding on the visualizer, so it looks like it's going good. Now I just have to get it all organized and set up. And now we've got you set up. So hello, Austin. We're on the ball. So and I've got everything recorded. We're good to go, or it's already recording. So whenever you want to start doing your after show, we can start doing it. So
Okay, what all we doing? We just listening to some of my Halloween songs I shared with you yesterday.
you can share whatever it is you want to share with it. You know what I mean? Like if you wanna, what was one of them that you wanted to share?
Um, you can share the Seance and Ghosts one. That was a good one. And Dead of Night, definitely.
No, you
John gave me a go ahead for that, so because the more publicity we get on it, the better.
cool. Now, are you gonna play it live or?
Yeah, I'll play a couple things live too. We'll listen to some recorded, some of those ones I shared, and then I'll riff around a little bit live or whatever for shits and giggles.
Now,
Might pull out some other Phoenix from the Ashes stuff and some art stuff. We'll see.
okay. Now, if you want, and this is the easiest way, like on your videos, if you want, you can, I believe, upload them over here on the side for video viewing. I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
Right.
I can't see that. I don't have that menu on my end.
Oh, that's right. You got a phone. That's
Yeah.
true. So I forgot all about that.
But you got the files I sent you, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Let me go in and double check, and because I don't want to say I do if I don't. I'm going in to check now.
I sent it to you on our private message yesterday, I think.
Yeah. Now, Austin's music. I got Love Sick, Celebrity Christianity before they were legends, I believe it was, and then Lonely Legend and Classic Mind. And then for John, I have a short song, and so it begins. Dead of Night, Softly Spoken, and then Sky is Falling and Whiskey Blues. And I do have Discord opened up, so I could actually play those straight off of Discord in our message.
Do you have the ones I shared with you yesterday?
Yep. Possessed, Haunted Lives,
Yeah.
and Seance, and
Yeah.
then there is Evil and Angry Spirits.
Which I was meaning to drop a video that last night when I got home from work, but I fell asleep. I finished making the video for that, but so I might try to release it tonight.
Awesome. Now, before we start playing all this, let people give yourself a plug on where people can find you on YouTube and stuff, because that's very and what you go by on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. Um, you can find me on art. That is youtube.com at art 782.
Okay.
Put a link up there. Put a link up there. What I just said. Make sure it goes to that. I want to make sure I gave people the right link because
Yeah.
I can't get out of this. I can't get out of this and go to check it, or it'll fuck everything up.
Yeah. You just sit still. Let me do all the dirty work. That's the best way to go, man. You are right.
Yeah, yeah.
You're right on that one. Let me figure out.
Get old John's music channel link too, because I'm gonna plug his music because that's where his solo stuff and then Phoenix from the Ashes is.
Okay. Now I've got all of that information right in the community section on the channel, so I can
Okay.
I can pull that stuff up. Actually,
Yeah, you're a little bit less limited than me, it seems.
you know, that's
That's
the
one of the
that's one of the
that's one
cool parts. Yeah, and I'll put.
that's one
Oh, go ahead.
oh that's one of the things I'm gonna need to learn being a manager for the wonderful world of weirdness and stuff is
Yeah,
how to do live streams and get a little less limited than I am now.
yeah, no, we keep talking about it, but it never happens. You know what I mean? It drives me
Oh
nuts.
yeah.
Uh, and I posted old John's music on here and in the chat, and then I'll go and get yours now. Because, like I said,
Okay.
I can pretty well get to your guys' pretty quick. I've been posting a lot of your stuff on the Wonderful World of Weirdness's community section, as well as on my gaming one, which is Gaming with Infamous. So,
Yeah, I've seen some notifications from stuff you shared, so thanks again for that, man. That helps.
well, I had to put something else on there because I really enjoy the insects, the bugs videos where like bugs play heavy metal and shit. I love that stuff. You know what I mean? So people are gonna get tired of me showing videos of like bugs playing freaking the drums and stuff. You know what I mean? They're gonna want to see the real stuff. So
Stuff made by actual musicians.
yeah. And then there's this one guy. He's got fingers missing and shit. And he makes videos like what was the one? Freaking if Black Sabbath played freaking like what was it? Like something from Cyndi Lauper and shit. So
Oh yeah.
he'd get on there and do stuff like that. I always found that pretty cool. Like I really enjoy stuff like that, you know. And he
Oh yeah. Some of that stuff's cool.
yeah. So I get into stuff like that, and I get carried away because I even have like an ASMR. It's called mukbang, where this little Oriental girl eats freaking colored basil seeds and like chopped or shredded ice. I think that shit's cool too.
Okay.
Like, and that's all she does all the way through. She just eats chopped ice. You know what I mean? And there's a microphone sitting there listening to what it sounds like. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. But I posted I posted your stuff on there, and I believe let me see what it's called. I'm trying to see if I'm on the right track here. Yeah, I've got I believe I've got oh, these are all the stuff that's already posted, not the ones that are scheduled.
Oh, okay.
But I've got tons of them. The last one that I was able to upload or tagged the link and everything for your channel was the convenient inconvenience. So that I'm like going all the way
Okay.
back to your old stuff and coming forward with it.
Yeah, I mean, almost everything on there's right now is the older stuff. I'm gradually releasing stuff that I did. I'm getting almost to stuff I did in 2020 now. So, and then I'll drop some sneak peeks of future albums here pretty soon. Now I'm starting to get caught up chronologically.
Like right here. I've got Instrument of Habit posted 2 days ago.
Okay, yeah, I think I saw you shared that one.
Yeah. And then Memories from Old John.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was one of his best solo ones, I thought.
Yeah.
That was terrific.
So, you want me to play these songs real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I'll play these songs and let them go. I'm getting an echo, so it's probably best that we both mute while we're doing this.
Okay, just mute my microphone.
Yeah, and I'll mute mine. And then the computer will pick up on the song. So.
Okay.
So you want me to do Possess first?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here we go. And here we are going to bring you the first song from Austin Todd, Art. It's called Possessed, Haunted Lives. Okay, we got that one done. You can unmute now. You hear me? Austin? Oh, please tell me something's not wrong with your your thing. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it took me a minute
Yeah, that was it muted on you again.
to turn on. Yeah, I was trying to get out of the chat and back in here to turn my microphone back on.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear the music on my end at all, so I didn't know exactly when the song ended.
Yeah, no, that's the bad part. With
Also, you know I can't hear it on my end.
yeah.
Okay, it is what it is.
Yeah, we just make it for the sake of the video, and then we can talk about it. Now, oh, what gave you the ideas to do that song? I mean, like, what kind of craziness was going on in your head?
What?
What kind of craziness was going on in your head when you was doing that?
Oh God. That's been 17 years ago that I recorded that as part of the old 2007 demos collection.
And you can't tell me there ain't no craziness either, cause like you were young,
There,
you're a young buck.
yeah.
We were all crazy back then.
Oh yeah, I was. Like I told you over on Discord a while back, I think. Like I told you and John, I think back in those days, I was on a whole shit ton of drugs and drinking real hard. So
It was time to party.
yeah, I'd say it was definitely a lot of substances kind of influenced me to create that. And I was really heavy into. Well, I've always been real heavy into the paranormal, so
Yeah.
it was a mixture of substances and the paranormal / supernatural playing on each other.
Well, see, with my drug addictions and stuff, I don't blame that on like paranormal or anything like that. Like, I've gotten more interested in that since I sobered up. You know, it's
Oh yeah,
it's really strange that way. You'd think it would be the other way around, but it's not. I wasn't even interested in conspiracies.
what back when you were into drugs real heavy?
Nah. Well, I wanted to take over the world after the Y2K was gonna hit, but that was because of a lot of cocaine, dude. Just being fair. You know, like you do the kind of crack and cocaine I did, dude, and you really flipped out. You know, so
It's probably almost. It sounds like you were doing almost like the pure stuff. So
yeah. Um, it got to the point where like, my buddy made me like what he called the altar, and it was a gravity bond, ball gravity bonds. It was, you know how you have buckets and you got the half size ones?
yeah,
He drilled 2 holes in the side and ran a pole through it for a handle, and then we'd fill it up with water and use a 2-liter bottle with a hookah on top of it, and we cut the bottom of the 2-liter off and put pot in the, no, not the hookah, but the one hitter, and we'd put it on top of that, and then we'd lift that 2-liter up, and the gravity would pull the smoke down into the 2-liter. And each person had to put their mouth on the 2-liter's lid and push down, and that smoke would come right up it straight into your lungs.
oh shit.
Yeah, so you got a whole freaking 2-liter full of smoke going right up into your lungs like that. You know, it was,
Did you cough your brains out, or did it?
usually if we didn't, like, accidentally put our face in the water, that's called a foul. You couldn't put your face in the water. And the whole object of it was each person had to take a hit until they put their face in the water, and then they got penalized. I can't quite remember.
But yeah, I mean, it was probably a mixture of it was a mixture of psychedelics and me
Oh
being
yeah.
real heavy into the paranormal like I've always been that made me do that song. And well, all the others we're going to listen to here.
Yeah.
I'll just just to answer that question when you add it
But it
for
had,
all the other songs we play. You know,
see,
that was what it was then. But I'm not into any of that and into any of the drugs and stuff anymore. But I still come up with crazy ideas. I don't know if it's the aftershocks of it or
you
if I
just got
just
better.
got the creative spirit tripping me out now. You know.
Right. And just to clear it up too, I don't do drugs anymore.
I didn't think you did.
Well, I know you know that, but like you got to remember, this is gonna go on. This is gonna go on the wonderful world of weirdness. Yeah, that's kind of important for them to know too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't want them thinking
but
we're a bunch of drug heads and stuff,
hanging out and
and or that I'm a big pro drug guy, and I'm not really.
yeah.
I got way carried away with all that shit back then too. I mean, there was a dark side to it.
Now, before we get into your second song, though, give me a little bit of your ideas about what tonight's interview and what your thoughts were on that.
This interview or the first one, the show.
The one you and your mom just got done.
Oh, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I mean, we had some of the technical issues of conversations going on in the background, and then people talked over each other a little bit because we couldn't tell when one person was finished talking and another wasn't. But other than that, I think it was absolutely immaculate.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, and really enjoyed it. I was glad we finally got Nancy Planetta on there at a witches convention. As part of the Holloween comeback special. That went way better than I even could have imagined.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Getting like a psychic like her, or sensitive, as she says she is, on there at a witches convention, doing like haunted houses tours.
Yeah.
On a Halloween comeback special. Yeah, that went way better. What did you think?
I was completely amazed because I'm all about content, and you know I am. I've never lied to anybody about that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the screen, and we've got Nancy sitting at a freaking convention in a booth talking to you guys. And then there's like 2 or 3 other cameras pointing at the crowds in a line. You know, that's content. You know what I mean? That people love that.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I'm sure it's gonna get the killer views just because of how well it went. It went in a way I couldn't have even planned for it to have. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. I was surprised you stayed silent when we started getting into the government and political stuff there for a minute.
Oh, I guarantee you, I had to, because like Mark is one of those guys that are really touchy about politics on things. So I'm thinking more on the lines of like he's back in the background just flipping out, you know. And he was cool about it and everything because he knew that it was a part of the topic and everything. But it was like I could just tell, you know. And on top of that, I really don't like talking too much about politics anymore. I love political history and stuff. And he did mention
more
something.
The history and
he did mention something too. And I'll bring it up here since we're doing this after show. Nancy is leaving Cafe Enigma, and he said if you wanted to, you could take her spot on Cafe Enigma with Dave, I believe his name is.
Dave Campione.
Dave Campione will be on there though.
He's on there in Cafe Enigma, isn't he?
Yeah. But if If you want to, I can tell him that you said yes, but it's on Tuesdays,
I might. I'll give it some thought.
and he does his shows at like I think they're like 8 o'clock at night.
I went on Tuesdays. That's when he does them.
Yeah,
Now, how
8
late
or
do they
9.
run?
He goes at most maybe 1 or 2 hours. I do 'em a lot longer than he does.
Oh, okay.
So I mean,
I'll give it some thought.
you know, but I mean it's a good opportunity, you know. But and I keep forgetting what they call it. They call him D. I know that much. But he's a pretty good guy. He's an old boy. You know what I mean? Old vet. So if you ever talk to old vets, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'll give it some thought.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because she's gone on to Vixen's Vault, and he just brought it up and everything. He said if you're interested, let him know.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear him say that. It may have been just after I got off.
It was after I lost track of where you guys were at. You know. So
Okay.
that was on me. It was like after I went back in and he mentioned it to me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that everything went off without a hitch. It went really good.
So I mean,
I texted mom, said you sent that link over. She was saying she really wanted to do the music, but I don't know if she's joining or not. We'll see.
okay.
See if she makes it over.
She's the thing that's really messed up though is we can't even really hear it. Now I could do screen share, but I don't even know if you'd be able to hear it in screen share. You know.
No, it's worth a shot if you want to experiment with that. I mean,
I could
we'll
try.
Yeah,
And see what happens.
Well, we need to learn more about this stuff anyway, because I want to learn more about live streaming and all that going forward. So
Now you'll hear, or you'll see the Discord dashboard. So share computer sound.
okay,
Can you see that?
okay, I see something here. I see.
Is that
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Okay, so we've got that set up. Let me go hit play real quick. I keep getting that echo.
Do I need to mute my microphone again?
No, it's not you. Or even if it was you, it's not a good idea. Yeah, well actually, go ahead and mute your mic real quick so we don't get any kind of echoes, and I'll do the same thing. So let me know when you mute. Oh, you can't. I gotta see it. Okay, I'll mute now, and we'll do it. And then afterwards, tell me if you hear the music, Austin.
Could be a single second or 1,000 years, but pass in the blink of an eye, and the world could rejoice or shed 1,000,000 tears. Either way, there's no sense of time. It's a quiet world where time stands still for each and every soul. It's parallel and infinite, and it's where the dead all roam. Some souls have unfinished business and they roam the earth as ghosts. It's a world that's warm for the good, but for the wicked it's freezing cold. It's a quiet world where time stands still for each and every soul. It's parallel and infinite, and it's where the dead all roam. It's a quiet world where time stands still for each and every soul. Parallel and infinite, and it's where the dead all roam.
That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Let me stop that real quick. I keep forgetting that it loops. So you can go ahead and unmute, Austin.
Okay. Yeah, it was just ending there. That was the ending part.
Yeah.
The keyboard's there at the very
Oh
end.
shit! I thought it was just because it goes into a loop. Here, let me finish that.
Okay.
Just so like a half a second, a minute.
There we are.
There we are.
It's over now.
I can't believe I did that. I apologize. It's like whenever I was listening to that, it reminded me because I know on like here on Discord, like we've got like tons of freaking stuff from back when you was a kid, you know. So it was like I almost forgot that. Like you've always had a history with paranormal stuff, even when you was younger.
You there, Roger? I can't hear you. Are you talking?
Yeah, I'm talking. I just forgot to unmute. But
oh, okay. I was gonna say you were lit up in blue around your profile pic, but I couldn't hear you.
yeah, that was me running my mouth. But when I was listening to that, it reminded me, you know, that I almost forgot. Like you've always had a history, you know, like from paranormal and stuff, even when you was a little kid. On Discord, you know, a lot of the stuff you got on there with us is like stuff that you did when you was young.
A lot of it, yeah. I gotta dig up some more of my old drawings. I did drawings of like the chupacabra and ghosts and cemeteries and stuff when I was a little kid too.
Yeah.
Now the artwork's just a lot more in depth and more detailed as an adult, but a lot of it's weird how a lot of it's actually the same kind of stuff I was doing when I was a little kid. It was like I was a little kid practicing for the stuff I was going to be doing as an adult.
Well, I've got to be careful about that stuff too, because like even when I write, I have a tendency of writing the same subjects in the same way, or even if they're in a different way, that they'll be like written in the same kind of patterns. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, yeah, you gotta watch not to do the same stuff over again. You
just
gotta
start.
sometimes you gotta stop,
Mhm.
go back through your body of work if it's very vast. Like my body of recorded work is, oh god, over the last 17 years it's very vast. So I gotta stop and listen to everything again from time to time.
And see if you're doing the same shit over. Mhm.
Yeah, because it happens.
Yeah.
Me and John working together on stuff. It's been a lot of the same. He's repeated some stuff too, and he's caught himself.
Something else. So let me get back here. And we've got this one now. Angry spirits, evil and angry spirits. Now, this one is a good 12 minutes long, so this is going to be a good one. So you want me to go ahead and get into that?
Yeah, go ahead, jump on in, man.
Now, this isn't like a headbanger song, is it?
Not right away. It builds up.
You know, eventually I will be headbanging though, right? Okay.
So I'm gonna mute my mic again.
Same here.
Another cold and cloudy day, and the cold wind howls outside. Feels like the world's deserted, and I'm the only one alive. But then I feel an evil presence. It's so horrible that it suffocates me. I don't know what it is, but God, I wish it'd go away. The evil and angry spirits never die. Evil and angry spirits never die. Never
one too that I was just messaging you about. I don't know how this part that you're about to listen to got into this song. It's playing still. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. I remember back when I recorded this song, I put it on the computer and I went back and listened. This whole end section that we're listening to now was in there. And to this day, I still don't know how it got in there.
possibly be the drugs. You know, we were talking about our past. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Especially considering you didn't remember how that ending got. That's even cooler.
Yeah, that was one of the things that made it the coolest. If I'm not mistaken, I might have recorded that song around Halloween too. So being part of the whole Halloween, comeback special we're doing, these songs were the most appropriate. These old 2007 demos. Of course, just about anything I did off that album was Halloween grade anyway.
It was the old days.
Yeah.
The good old heavy banging, satanic stuff,
Yeah, I was pretty into all that back then.
I think we all were. Well, anybody who was a decent heavy metal, but like nobody could say they didn't like Slayer if they were into heavy metal.
Yeah, there was nobody I knew that didn't like them. If you were into metal, you were into them.
Yeah, it was kind of like almost expected. And if you told people you like Striper, you pretty much told everybody you're gonna get your ass kicked. I don't know if you remember that or if it happened when you were a kid.
When was the Striper thing?
Striper was a Christian metal band, and matter of fact, the guy that came out of, I believe it was Guar, or it could have been what is that? COPD or something?
POD?
Yeah, POD. They one of them out of there came out of that band. I forgot his name. No, I'm gonna think that. That's gonna drive me nuts.
He was one of the guys with dreadlocks in POD, wasn't he?
Yeah. He real big on that. I think that's the reason why I really didn't get too much into him whenever that was because I was still trying to be cool and shit. You know what I mean?
No, I was there. Yeah, I wasn't into anything Christian related back in those days, and now I'm a lot more open to all that stuff than I was then.
Yeah. So it took me a while. Especially when I figured out a lot of Christian bands usually leave the Christian gig just so they can get more popularity.
Yeah. There was a thing where a lot of bands were Christian and they were to try and get more popular there for a while.
I mean, there was quite a few of them during the time when you were a kid that were Christian bands first and changed over to regular mainstream and actually made a hit.
Yeah, and I'm a lot friendlier towards Christianity these days myself than I used to be.
Yeah.
My viewpoints towards it have softened a lot, which it actually feels all right to me now.
Well,
I don't.
My taste in music hasn't softened. Like I'll hit the best of them.
Oh yeah.
My nephews and nieces, all of them, they get ashamed of me when they're around me listening to music because I listen to heavier music than they do.
Oh, I still headbang. I still listen to all the heavy stuff.
They're always telling me to turn my music down. That's what my mom and dad used to tell me. Oh, these fucking kids.
These kids nowadays are soft compared to what I was with just 17, 18 years ago.
Okay, I uploaded the wrong one. No, it was Dead of Night, right?
Yeah. Yep. Trying to focus on Halloweeny songs.
Yeah.
Halloween.
No, I've got that one on here in the thing, so see if we can get it just played directly on. A short song, that's not really Halloween.
Yeah, see if you can
Right.
get it to play. Mute my microphone. Okay.
In the dead of night,
Yeah.
something's not right.
Something's not right.
The moon looks hazy, as the mood makes you crazy. I tremble with fear. There's something wrong here. In the dead of night, something ain't right. In the dead of night, something lives here. In the dead of night, the stars shine bright. A darkness surrounds me. I'm only in the dead of night. Something's not right. The moon looks hazy, as the mood makes you crazy. I tremble with fear. There's something wrong here. In the dead of night, something ain't right. In the dead of night, something lives here. In the dead of night, the stars shine bright. A darkness surrounds me. I won't leave me be. I start to run, but here they come. In the dead of night, something ain't right. In the dead of night, something lives here. In the dead of night, I'm crippled with fear. In the dead of night, I don't wanna be here. In the dead of night, I see a light. I think I found safety. I see a lady. She stands and grins.
and I know I can't win. In the dead of night, something ain't right. In the dead of night, something lives here. In the dead of night, I'm crippled with fear. In the dead of night, I don't wanna be here.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
He outdid himself on the guitar with that song, dude.
Yeah, he did. He absolutely did amazing on that,
He
all the way around.
he blew that freaking song out of the water, dude.
Oh, he did, man. It was amazing. And
I-
that was the first Phoenix from the Ashes song that me and him did together.
Yeah,
And I'm very, very, very proud of that.
that's amazing.
That's
You
amazing.
guys freaking did
You guys
great.
freaking did great.
When I first heard
Oh,
that,
yeah.
First heard that,
I was like, dude, that guitar is just amazing.
amazing.
That's something else.
That's something
I love that song.
I love that song.
Just to let you know.
But you know,
And I did the keyboard parts in it, the
Really.
synthesizer and keyboard parts. That made it more Halloween like than it. That really was a touch to help make it more Halloween like.
I like the whole
I like the
like bluesy metal sound too that you guys brought to it. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like-
And it was kind of bluesy metal sound fused with like an 80s horror movie
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
vibe. That's why I wanted to play it on the Halloween comeback special, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
it's pretty cool.
So I like it.
I like it.
Thank you, man. That was yeah, that was one of the crowning jewels of so far Phoenix from the Ashes. I'm
No,
hoping to do
No,
more very soon. So I'm hoping the best is yet to come.
that was what I was about to ask you. Like,
about to ask you,
do you guys have like a
you guys have,
set
like, a
number
set
of songs that you're gonna put
songs
on it,
you're
or are
gonna
you
put
just
on it,
leaving
or
that
you
up in
just
the air?
leaving that up in the air?
Well, like that we're gonna record it and on a given album, or
Well, rising from
Rising
the
from the
ashes, is that
Ashes,
going to be
is
its
that
own
gonna be
album,
its
or is
own
it just going to be a continuing thing?
Continuing thing.
that's the name of our project. So
Okay.
it'll just be a continuing thing.
That's cool.
I'll send him some more ideas, and he'll send me some more ideas that he wants to use for that particular project.
I know.
Yeah, that'll just be a continuing thing.
Well, I think we had an awesome night, so I better say it's time for me to go to bed. It's almost 11 here, so and I'm getting to where I'm starting to get tired and stuff. So,
I'm there a little bit. This is the first really cool day we've had, and I'm kind of feeling the fall creeping in on me myself.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we had an excellent evening, dude. This is beyond my hope. I didn't expect it to be this good. I thought it would be good, but I didn't think it would be this good. You
Oh,
know?
it's absolutely this was absolutely terrific. Yeah, this has went great. I mean, way better than I could have even planned it for it to go.
and it was like it was just a prompt too. Like we were going to do the first episode of Summer Your Mom's Show, and just out of nowhere, Mark says, "Well, why don't you have him come on here?" And I was like, "Well, I know Nancy wanted to interview you. You mind doing an interview?" And she's like, "No, tell her to come on. We'll do an interview." You know, that's
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
I'm glad she got on there finally. We didn't get her last season, but
Hey, but we're getting better, dude. We're getting better at this stuff. So
Yeah, we are. Even with the technical issues and glitches and what have you, we're still getting better. So that's a major step in the right direction.
now Raphael says he's willing to come on for an interview too. So you and your mom discuss what you want to do there and when you want to do it. And that room that you were in right there, you can always go back in there for the shows when they have them.
Okay, on the Vixen room.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
That's a pretty good show right there. So, these guys are pretty legit. They're pretty good guys. And Nancy too. She's cool as hell.
Yeah, she is.
She's probably
Yeah, she was amazing. I told
Yeah.
her she needs to come onto our show anytime she can make it.
Yeah. She's cool as hell.
Yeah, she is, man.
So, I'm gonna get off of here, and we pulled off a pretty good after show. So I'll post this up as an upload, and instead of a live stream, so that if anybody wants to watch it, they can watch the upload. And with you guys' streams, I know you wanted to do the whole break it down in 15 minutes, but I don't do that with your guys' stuff, okay?
Okay.
Because you guys do really good on your shows, and I don't like my content. I'll split it up 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. That's cool, but you guys do a really good job. I don't know if you realize that or not.
Oh, yeah, I did.
You know, you guys do a real
Don't
good.
typically toot our own horns, but yeah.
You know, you guys do a real good job on your shows. So I just like to keep it as a full episode. Give you a cool intro and an outro.
We'll try to make some of our streams in the future longer. So if you do split them up into episodes, they can be longer episodes, and we'll try to divide each stream up in the top into different topics or different like subtopics maybe.
Yeah.
That was kind of what we were thinking.
Now, I didn't want to bring it up before, but like the average streamers usually go about 3 hours.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about doing. And like every couple weeks we do a big 3-hour stream, and we split that 3-hour stream up into like topics or topics or subtopics.
Yeah.
And then you divide them up into episodes based on what we're talking about.
Each subject as it changes.
But tonight was kind of a Halloween comeback special, so with Nancy coming from the Witches convention and then me sharing my old 2007 demos, Halloween kind of songs, and the Phoenix from the Ashes Halloween song, this was kind of how this one needed to go off. So but in the future,
cool.
I'll discuss doing that format that way.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm the cameraman. Okay, I can get on and I can hang out with you guys whenever you need me to. But it's your shows, you know what I mean? So I'll be the cameraman because I talk way too much. And
I don't mind talking some.
just Okay, so I'm gonna get off here, and thanks everybody for watching. And Austin, thank you for doing the show with me. We did a pretty good job. You got anything to say?
Yeah, it was good.
You got anything?
That should be it.
Sounds good to me. All right.
All right.
I'll end this now. I'll talk to you
All right.
later.
All right. See you. Good talking to you again.
You too.